everybody. It's a podcast. Quick! Phil, name a random sound effect. Go.
A bird flapping.
Okay, that's going to be playing in the background while we explain what's been happening and why there wasn't an episode, I guess, 2 weeks ago. Something very tragic and unfortunate happened.
Grim stuff ahead. Be forewarned.
Yeah. Phil and I sort of butted heads a little bit whilst recording. And not going to say who, Phil. One of us stopped recording and the other one, me, left. But good news about that is we do have that recorded.
That's the question everybody was asking themselves right now. The
So
number
that's-
2 question.
That's something, and that will be uploaded at the end of our season 3 run, so you can listen to the eventual build-up of a small breakdown, which is
Hear
fun.
the madness! It shall be billed. Hear the madness!
So we are doing this for the second time now. So
You might hear some awkwardness simply because Owen and I have to tread on certain topics again.
here we go.
Yeah.
Them be
it'll
fighting words. Good news, however. Secretly, Phil hated Fortune Cookie. I only knew just recently. But I got bored of it too, so we're throwing it out. Patooey, we say.
And spitting on it as well, apparently.
And we're now changing the Fortune Cookie to a proverb. Ooh,
Proverbial.
I've actually lost the proverb.
Oh, Christ! This is the foretelling of our doom. Doom!
And this one is all about opportunity.
That's opportunity. I'm sorry.
That's very good. Opportunity comes knocking. I get it. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work.
Deep, man. Although they are implying that, you could be no, you know what? I don't want to sully the new proverb by getting angsty.
Here we
towards
go.
it.
Straight off. New feature and Phil poo-poos on it.
I'll shake my stick at that proverb. Crikeys. Listen. Earlier in, it's technically earlier in our lives, but later in season 2, when we entered the holiday scenarios, Owen and I talked about something very near and dear to my heart. I like to keep up on these things, and that was the ass-to-ass resuscitation, I believe, where if you had a terrible bacteria, something where you were literally going to shit yourself to death because you had contracted a nasty disease and you didn't have the right bacteria in your bowels, you could get healthy bacteria from a healthy donor, from their fecal matter, but you just had to have it suppositoried into you. So, if you don't know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, well then you don't have an active imagination. Ass-to-ass resuscitation. I'm sure it doesn't happen like that, but just imagine it as we talk about it. Owen?
I was just going to say, if I remember correctly, I believe that you said you would accept an ass-to-ass resuscitation from me.
Yes, I believe there were extenuating circumstances.
No, you just want to do it for fun.
Well, all right, look. The update here, which is what this is, news update. What this here is an update on the ass-to-ass resuscitation scenario. I will no longer, in fact, have to worry about whether I could find a healthy donor. Keep in mind, Owen would have to be the same ass type as me. The same fecal matter type, I guess.
Is that a thing?
What?
The same ass? I wasn't paying attention to the whole season 2. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Ass type?
Yeah, like blood type and ass type, is that?
Well, I don't know. I would assume they have some sort of ass rankings for healthy and non-healthy poop right? I mean, this is classified as ABC, this is XYZ. I'm sure they have their little in-jokes. Anyway, I digress.
I get
What
it,
has
an
happened-
arsehole in jokes.
What has transpired recently is that they now, in Canada at least, have a fecal donor station or something building inside the hospital where if you want to store some for yourself for later or be a healthy donor, you can go leave a deposit.
Nice wordplay.
Well, I mean, they knew it. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know what it's like in Londonville, but when you donate blood around here, the Red Cross, you get, the cupcake or a little bit of sweets to revitalize you.
Usually it's just a biscuit and some orange juice.
Right. So if you're at not the bloodmobile, if you're at the shitmobile, what do you think would be a good nourishing snack to give somebody that just donated a healthy bit of fecal matter?
Prunes?
Brownies! No, prunes. You don't want them to go anymore, right?
But does it prunes promote healthy colon?
I guess. Celery?
I mean, from the last feeling, Phil, we did in episode 1, and I inspected your bum tubes, you said that yours was quite healthy, so maybe you could have an ass graft from Phil in the future.
Just don't. None of the taint. So, speaking of deposits, have you been under a rock that you haven't seen the double toilet in Sochi? I feel like I'm never pronouncing that correctly.
Sochi?
The Olympics, yes. It is a picture of two toilets in the same, room, the same urinal. There's no divider. You have a shit partner.
Why are they both going to the toilet at the same time? Why don't they just wait?
If you're a listener, hopefully you know our email because it's alluding. contact@waveofabsurdity.com. Who would you want to take a shit with? Let us know. Owen or Phil? Who would you want there? We don't have to stare at anything if you don't want. But, we could each bring in a newspaper or magazine. We could have a chat. I don't like to eat or drink in the shitting area, so I don't think we do
I
that.
do. That's a plus for me.
You know what? In fact, in talking to Owen earlier, know his bathroom arrangement. I know that his neighbors, in Owen's word, can look down upon him shitting due to some window issues. Has anyone, and this is an important question, I want people to remember that I'm trying to represent everyone's general consensus, their concerns here. Owen, have you ever given anyone a show? People can look down upon you, I assume, see you in a squatting position, pooping.
Well, obviously, my back's turned to the window, so I can't tell until I stand up to wipe, and they could have, got their jollies and left by then.
Right, you just see them throwing a tissue. It sticks to the window.
But I have, when I've been urinating, I have seen some dubious shadows prolong around their window.
Have you, I'm sure in research mode, scoured porn sites looking to see if you're some voyeuristic.com type thing? Watch man shit himself silly. Wipe with only 2 squares of paper, something like that. Something outlandish.
If that did happen, I would embrace it. I'd start putting on shows then, draw a smiley face on the anus.
But would you take a shit with me in a double shitter?
Only if we hold hands and maintain eye contact.
Can we share like a pair of headphones? We each get an earbud and we listen to music.
Do I get to pick the music?
Well, we can come up with a mutual soundtrack and put it on randomize. You get
Yeah.
one, I get one. You get one, I get one.
Celine Dion, my heart will go
All right,
on.
Christ, look.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I would like to know if you would use a double toilet. If so, would you rather it be me or Owen? Let us know. Contact at waveofabsurdity.com. And that was my news update.
Bum bum ba-da-dum. I have poo news too.
Oh, surprise.
Going to the toilet can be like having an orgasm. Doctors say poo-phoria is a real thing.
Poophoria? Really? Poophoria.
Doctors say the feeling of going to the toilet can generally be a orgasmic experience.
Sorry, who's saying this? The Journal of Dubious Science?
No, Dr. Anish Sheath, a gastroenterologist from
Dr.
Princeton.
Anna Sheath?
It's a real person who has co-authored a book called What's Your Poo Telling You? Says the key to the findings known as poophoria is the need to pass a particularly large stool. When the movement is big enough to descend the rectum, it can stimulate the vagus nerve, usually associated with having an orgasm.
Well.
I think I've experienced that.
All right, hang on. Well, you want to experience it? That just blew my mind.
No, I think I have.
Oh, that is now rubbing my mind after it's been blown and gently caressing its testicles. So, what happened?
What do you mean? It was the best experience, okay?
Sounds like it. Sounds like you got rid of two types of matter from your body at the same time. I can't say I've ever experienced that sensation. And hopefully next time I'm taking a poo, next time a listener is taking a poo, maybe you're listening to this while taking a poo. Yeah, wouldn't that be wild? All right, well, yeah, let us know, because we always enjoy hearing from you. And having said that, we have gotten a very stimulating amount of emails. I'm flustered about it. I'm flustered pink. I'm quite happy at the amount of emails. We just want to say thank you, amongst other things. But right off the bat, thank you, especially for making the email jump. That's always rough.
All right, well, we got, like Phil said, we got a good number of emails. Just want to run by a few of them quickly. Jose wanted to congratulate us on the podcast, so congratulations,
Jose.
Phil, from him. He says that I'm the man, and apparently Phil is the brains.
Yeah,
I don't quite agree with that one. Drake says that he just stumbled upon this podcast, so it looks like our reach is growing. Can you believe
yes,
that?
I specifically was lamenting to Owen about not really knowing if people were listening to us outside of, I guess, our audience from YouTube. And it was very nice. We have several emails from people that indicated they were just mucking about, I guess, iTunes or whatever, and boom. So
This is how it starts. Small numbers, and then we take over the world.
welcome to the top of the avalanche. Start.
Nice. Emily, the scandalous Emily, she's back. She's an avid listener. And she commends me on editing the podcast, more so for the musical segments that I put in before segments.
Editing power.
Hey, it's good stuff. Did you hear the whole emergency podcast? That was terrible. Monique, she is a better friend to me than Phil is, apparently, as she got more questions right in our friend game in episode 1.
Thanks, Monique. Got me in trouble.
That's just some of them. Obviously, we can't read all of them, but we
I
do
picked one
appreciate
out.
them.
I picked one out.
Oh, all right then.
It's from Just BMX. Hi, Phil and Owen. I'm going to pick Phil as the winner this round. I believe he's talking about Master Debater. Sorry, Owen. Phil had fantastic points about the level of safety when having to sleep on the top bunk bed. He wrote bunk bed. All right, I was just trying to fix it.
Humble bumble.
Screw you. I have been living in the Northern Arizona University's dorm rooms for the past year, and both of my roommates have had to go to the hospital from falling out of the 5-foot high beds. Okay, no, all right. Roommate number 1 fell out of the railless beds and smashed his head on my desk.
Railless? Railless?
Yes,
You
railless,
said
yes.
it, railless.
All right, still, listen, wait. And smashed his head on my desk, knocking him out cold. I would have felt bad for him, but he was an asshole. He said Owen sounds like a gay Londoner when he overheard the podcast.
Well, I don't believe he did.
Why
I'm
not?
calling you a liar.
Well,
Because you're the only one that relates me to London.
maybe his roommate heard that part as well and simply
No.
mimicked me to parrot his own feelings that he
No.
immediately got from listening to you. Roommate number 2 couldn't even get to the top of the ladder before slipping off from being high/drunk on DXM and alcohol.
That's got nothing to do with the bed. That's all
Well,
his
it's
fault.
still dangerous.
No.
Right?
You didn't even get
That's-
into the bed.
I appealed to the people. I appealed to common experiences and stories, and thus have garnered votes that way. He also was aware of the tale of the one I was trying to think about when I went to my neighbor's house and I was left alone in the master bedroom and the drawer was open. Problem with that now is I feel kind of bad because the neighbor's pretty cool. He's a vet and he's going through a lot of trouble with, his mind and his feet and weird things. And I don't know. I don't want to throw him under the bus for entertainment. I don't know. I'm going to think about it throughout this season. So I apologize if I am tugging you around by your little cocks. I apologize. He also mentions quickly that he has a microphone if we ever need somebody for our listener segment that you will hear later on. We'll get back
That
to
you never want to say. Say it.
We'll get
My
back
voice
to
has
you.
gone funny. So what's the
We'll get back to you, Just BMX, via email. Thank you. So yes, a lot of emails, a lot of very detailed emails too. There were several emails that people put a lot of thought into. We really do appreciate that.
We also had an email from Alexi who had a vast number of master debater topics. And I think, Phil, you do want to pick up on something about the master debater topics, about some of them being too serious, I think.
Yes. Well,
Religion and all politics thing.
yeah, I mean, there are a lot of good debate topics in the email and other people's emails. There's definitely things that would be entertaining, like UK versus US, and Alexi specifically mentions his request for skipping the randomization, and Phil goes with the UK and Owen goes with the US. Hilarity ensues. I guess if people wanted that, I don't know, we do it separate or something, but for the most part, we don't want to talk about too serious stuff. We're not here for that. We like it, bars of soap, things versus brainstorm, bar of soap versus gel soap. Things like that, right? Owen's writing that down. He's going to present it as his own at a later brainstorming session. So, sorry, I digress again. What I'm getting at is that some people want to talk about sex or just very serious things.
Who
So
wants to talk about sex?
I don't know. I do. So we totally appreciate every suggestion. Just kind of want to let you know, keep it weird.
Like Phil's sex life. Speaking of Phil,
Oh, generalized.
feeling Phil? Hey Phil,
Yeah.
how's your Tootsie Protectors?
I mean, you know I'm here. My Tootsie protectors. Tootsie? Tootsie is feet, toes, my nails, my toenails.
Yes. How are they feeling?
Like they need a trim. And I just got new socks, so I should listen to my toesies and their protectors. Dun 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 dun.
Wow.
They don't do a very good job protecting against the random stub, do they?
Well, I think
Do they?
I think you should be a bit more careful on where you're putting your toes.
I don't like to be careful. I have...
You like to walk around IKEA without any shoes on.
That is insane. And insane people deserve insane questions. I have an insane, nay, a burning question to ask you, Owen.
Oh, no.
It is based off an email, strangely enough, that we have gotten from Emily, who was describing a little scenario in work where a man that was paying for his food, I think, pulled the wallet out of his pants, not out of his pocket, she states, out of his pants. And then he opened it up, gave her some stuff, and then she, like, boiled her hands to blister after she accepted the money. And then, I don't know, maybe prepared more food as well. So, Owen, do you have a wallet?
Oh, man, here we go. Yes, Phil? I have a wallet.
This is one of those uncomfortable things that we might have mentioned in the beginning where we had already had this conversation before we had our ugly, ugly incident.
This is when it started to snowball in the other podcast, okay?
This is one shit got ugly because I was like, you carry around a wallet? What are you, 12?
But it's not just a wallet. It carries your cards. It carries notes, change. It does it all.
Who keeps notes in
Receipts.
their wallets? Who keeps the receipts on them? You bring them home.
No. What if you take something out of the store, you drop it, it smashes. Oh.
All right, I'm not sure where you're going with that. What do you mean you're walking out of the store after you just bought it and you have the receipt in your hand?
In your wallet, and then you go to put it in the car, it falls and it smashes.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying toss the receipt out right away,
yeah,
but you don't need to
have
carry it
anywhere to
around
put
with
it
you on a
because you
daily
don't-
basis.
No. You don't have anywhere to put it. What, you going to use pockets?
This is definitely a future master debater situation because we've already had the master debater decided for us. But how I don't have a wallet. I have this little card holder that looks like a business card holder. It fits 3 or 4. It's very slim. It fits 3 or 4 cards. I don't see why you would need more. 3 or 4 cards, and then there's a little clip that you can
There's
hold
many
money with.
things that need coins. You know, where'd you keep your coins?
Had a big wallet. I'm a confessed wallet haver and reformed wallet carrier, and I carried around shit. I had spare motherfucking keys and band-aids in my wallet. Hear me now.
That's good health and safety.
You know, but you can
Ruin.
You're really not going to be in scenarios where, oh, lucky I have that band-aid my ass has been sweating on. No, where do you keep your wallet?
My left pocket.
Front or back?
Front.
God. So when you sit down, it's all like thump, thump, right? It's on your side. It looks like you have an extra testicle. Fuck you, mouth.
It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's practical.
Well, sort of. Sometimes you've got a big square patch.
What do you
on
do
your
with all your
profile.
change?
I put it in my pocket,
In
and
your
then
pocket,
when I get
loose.
home or when I get into my car, I put it in the little change cup, or I put it
loose.
on
Are you
the
a
bureau.
man? You try and reach in for your pocket for your other receipts because you didn't store them in your wallet.
I don't.
You
what are
pull
you
out
walking?
your pocket. You
and
tag
you
your
make
pocket.
fun of me for having fucking candles and shit on hand.
Yes.
I know. That's why I'm using this exaggerated voice.
No. You
Oh! Christ. Talking to you can sometimes be a challenge. That's why we decided this season. This season we're going to talk to third parties, which is coming up. But real fast, contact@waveofabsurdity.com. Do you have a wallet? Who are you going to defend in this scenario? Owen, Phil, wallet, non-wallet, complete idiot versus walletless cool guy. All right. Now,
Hey.
so thank you, Emily, for
Yeah,
milling
thanks for
in your...
sparking up a falling out.
Well, I mean, to be
Twice.
fair, that part in her story is rather revolting to have it. Would you put the wallet in your pants if you didn't have pockets? You just jam it in your waistband and then assume that people wouldn't mind that it's near your crotch?
No, I'll just put it in my socks. Why is that funny?
I'm pretty sure you don't smoke, but if you did, you'd probably, what's wrong with having the cigarettes rolled up in my sleeve?
There's nothing. Anyway.
All right. So we talked to an individual.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Now, Fat Boy, as he wishes to be called, has been around for quite some time. We know him. One of the few people I can say I've played a game on the computer online with.
On the computer, okay, Gramps.
On the computer, on that computer game thing. So we decided it'd be fun to talk to him. And fun in the way that strange is fun, and delirious can be fun. So listen in as we ask Fat Boy some would you rather questions. Would you rather have sex with a goat, but nobody will ever know you've had sex with a goat? Or not have sex with a goat, but everybody think you may have had sex with a goat? We're going to be asking this question to a lot of people this season, so
That's so tough.
give yourself some time.
Well,
Would you like me and Owen to make goat noises to help?
oh,
How does a goat sound? I was going to do a sheep. Is that a goat?
Well, it could be anything, really.
I can only hope it was Owen. Do you have an answer? Goat fucker? Or people think you're a goat fucker?
Well, people think a lot of stuff. Well, a lot of things about me.
I agree. So, I mean, your reputation is below pond scum right now. So,
Below average.
wow, way below.
But, well, as you know, I am a virgin. So, I would fuck a goat.
I'm sorry, what?
Did you say you were a Persian, so you're going to fuck a goat?
Virgin. Virgin.
Oh, virgin. So wait, you want to lose your V card to...
With a goat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby doll.
So would it matter if it was male or female then?
I don't really care about it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't care, male or female. I'm going in the butt. All right. All right. Would you rather be forced to watch your parents have sex every day for the next 20 years, or join in one time to have them stop, and no one will be the wiser?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Well,
You could lose your virginity this way instead.
Yeah, at least they're human.
Much more respectable.
Yeah.
No, but they are still my parents, so that would be too weird.
So, you get to know them inside and out. What's wrong with that?
So you're saying it wouldn't be weird watching them every day for 20 years?
Well, I am going to move out in like.
You'll be trapped. It's a curse.
Oh yeah, I don't know about curse, but I will be moving out in like 5 to 6 months, maybe.
All right.
5,
We're
6
dealing in
months.
hypotheticals here, man. All right.
No.
No,
I'm
you're going to
telling
deal
a
in
story.
hypotheticals?
I am telling a story. I'll be moving out in like 5 or 6 months. I will be getting my driver's license. Well, of course, they will be a teenage. No.
So I'm getting a sense the
No.
answer here is you're not going to lay a finger on your parents.
You gotta think of it this way, fat boy.
Uh-oh. Strap yourself in, boys and girls.
The older your parents get, the longer they're gonna last in bed because they're ultimately repulsed by each other, right? So that means that you're gonna have to sit there and watch those just sacks of just wrinkles just go at it for increasing amounts of time as it goes on. Now,
What if they're young?
Well, I don't think they're young.
Old,
See?
All right.
So all that time is going to be wasted when you could be out, fucking more goats. Okay? You could be out having
out in
more
the
fun.
town?
Exactly like that. So I think, well, for me, I would rather just have the good old minute or two of pure shame and just move on with my life.
Well, but here's the thing. Like I said before, I'm not an outgoing guy. I stay indoors.
Yeah, that's good. Your parents know you, so they won't be shy.
You don't have to be outside for this.
Well, there's a big problem also.
We're going to go with the third
but
question.
The answer.
And
could
insert
be-
some sort of noise that indicated maybe a slide whistle going down. That you were unable to answer the question that defines us as human.
Oh,
Here's a
yeah.
chance for redemption. Would you rather have hiccups for the rest of your life or feel like you need to sneeze and not be able to for the rest of your life?
Ooh, this is hard. The hiccup thing. Well, what if I go behind my crush's window, right? I am behind the window, I hiccup, she hears me, she closes the curtains, and I don't see a show, right? But the sneezing, there would be no sound, so nobody could hear me.
I'm sorry, have you heard people sneeze? Some of them sound like they're dying.
You're not
Yes,
able to sneeze.
You're not sneezing, the sneeze is like inside of you.
Deep inside of you.
Deep, I'm so deep.
So, yes.
So the
Kind
answer
of,
would
fat boy, I've realized it now. You, sir, are like a sneeze. A sneeze that doesn't come out. You're there. You're like this pressure. And you want it to come out. You want it to just come out, but it never comes out. It's just there.
Ooh, yeah, well, I'm a hard nut to crack. But I would have to say then sneezing would be actually better because you could get some pleasure out of it while masturbating.
It's possible. We'll have to test that theory. Owen, has that influenced your answer, which is coming now?
No.
Were you just
Or-
about to sneeze?
No, all he's done is pick the sneeze just for perverted needs to
I
not
know,
get
so
caught
it's the
watching a
stealthier.
woman.
It's the stealthiest solution.
I'm baffled by him. I'm absolutely baffled. I would go for the sneeze too. Just because masturbating and not sneezing sounds like fun.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Well, for your participation in this matter, you have won an entry into the Super Wave of Absurdity podcast prize extravaganza. Not the official title.
I don't know. I still have the movies and the lube sent by Owen here.
I did not send him lube. Let that be known. I did not send him lube.
Yes, you did. I
Well,
don't know when should I use it.
this seems like a good time as any to thank you for answering
Latest.
partially 2 out of 3 questions.
I still have a surprise for you. Check the picture. Kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me.
And we never opened the file. So if you would like to comment on or be a part of, contact us at contact@waveofabsurdity.com.
Fat Boy is a very special listener, for sure.
Yes, we gave him the special needs that he required during the conversation, so we're all good here.
Phil, how is your sex life?
Debatable. It's monogamous. And, well, is that bad? Is that not cool today in these ages?
Well, not really, but I know somebody who could help you out with your sex life.
Will it be No, wait, what? Are you talking
You
about...
got the first letter right.
Mistress, master, Go ahead and tell us.
It's only bloody Mistress Sue
Mistress Sue.
that's listening. It's cringe audio, but revamped to awesome audio.
I
Take it
still
away.
don't understand.
If you have a naughty question and you just don't know if an answer to your inquiry would help you so, why not ask a mistress? She's here to please. No kinks you can fabricate she hasn't seen. What have you got to lose? It's time to ask Mistress Sue.
Mike from New Jersey asks,
I have a confession to make. I love making cream pies. I love them so much that after I make them, I want to go down and suck them right out.
Well, that's good. Somebody's got to clean them up. So when you get that big load deep in her, you just go right down there, spread those pussy lips, and start sucking.
What have you got to lose? It's time to ask Mistress Sue.
Now, Phil, you know what to do if you have a cream pie.
It's just that I've no recollection. I was expecting your question to be a little more generic. Your statement. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know where to go from there. I don't want to farfig nuke in this.
Let me reel it on back. Master Debater.
Today's Master Debater is brought to you by Pervert Pete on Omegle. Join the Cockboy Nation. Hardcore comedy. Viewer discretion is advised. Pervert Pete isn't a mean or bad guy. He's a really nice guy who's just misunderstood. Find him on Omegle every Friday. Watch his videos. www.pervertpete.com.
Okay, so that's pervertpete.com. Master Debater has sort of changed a little bit in how we do voting. There was too many ways for people to vote: email, Facebook, YouTube. So I've sort of condensed all of those votes into a polling website that gets linked on my Facebook group, which is PC Gamer 909, and the YouTube video. And I am looking into hyperlinking the poll in the iTunes file. So sorry if you only voted through Facebook or YouTube or email.
We appreciate it, though, certainly.
All those votes are invalid. And the only votes that count are,
Pity that.
are the ones that are on the polling website. So, yeah, who won? You're all eagerly asking. The Master Debater for 2 weeks ago. The top bunk, bottom bunk.
Who won is at the door. Do you let him in?
Go away.
Who won?
Me!
Boo.
What do you mean? You can't boo and clap.
I think
That's
I
like
just
saying
did. I
no one
expressed
nodding.
two valid opinions at one time.
You sicken me. I won, and rightfully so. People are with me, and to the people that voted for me, thank you so
You're
much.
sick
You're very
in the head.
You're not. No,
You're sick.
This is the attitude of a defeated man.
Well, it's the attitude of a sickened man.
Defeated.
You know who's not defeated? The listener, because not only do they get to hear this quality podcast, you have the ability to win prizes. And I think we should probably mention that somebody actually donated a prize to be given away in the massive prize fest that is the mid-season prize giveaway, which already has tons of prizes. The EA Humble Bundle.
Oh, he didn't fumble it.
Yes, and Owen threw in another copy of Mirror's Edge. Is that award-winning? It should be.
In my books.
Yes, Burnout Paradise as well. Going to have Dwarfs in it, donated by Pervert Pete. That's an addictive, fast-paced, arcade-like experience in the tradition of great games such as Lemmings and Dwarf Fortress. So check it out on Steam. You can read a description. That is in the pot. How do you get a ticket? This raffle. Is anyone going to laugh at me for using the term ticket?
No, it's a trinket, but
A trinket, whatever.
it sounds cooler. Do you want to win a trinket or a ticket?
Well, to me, a trinket is like a little bauble, a little chotsky.
It's a precious item. It's a trinket. These are what the raffle represents.
Well, it's not going to be precious if everybody gets one simply for, sending us some stuff to use. I mean, it's really easy to get. You can get multiple trinkets. We're keeping tabs. I don't want to read off the list of names, but we will be making that public for you, so you can also keep track. Pretty much at the middle of the season. Should we mention this, I think, all the time, or would people know? Should we? I feel weird
I think
going
you
over
do it
this
in
every time.
passing every now and then.
Well, you could win all these prizes that we list just by emailing in with some stuff. It's that simple, and then we'll have kind of a raffle, something very random in the middle. So, thank you, Pervert Pete, for sponsoring Master Debater.
You forgot to mention German Phil, who donated
Oh, shit.
Payday as well.
I mean, snap.
Oh yeah, you don't want to swear on this.
Sorry, Mom.
All right. Now, the Master Debater topic for this week, as voted by you, the listener, as I point in a dramatic fashion.
Podcast for the people, by the people.
Let me just quickly refresh you. There was shower versus bath, flavored condoms versus non-flavored, left versus right, which is the better direction, HD DVD versus VHS.
I don't know, that crazy shit got it.
It's a good one. Flying versus sailing, or soup versus salad as a meal starter. So it was close between two.
Why do you have to mention that? Why not just say what the winner is?
Because
you want to read what number 2 is? Just do it. Haha, it's like I know the future.
Good idea. So you ruined it. You said number 2. You ruined it. The whole build-up's gone.
Ah, delicious.
It was HD DVD versus VHS coming second. So the winner is flavored condoms versus non-flavored.
Something that obviously Owen and I have massive amounts of knowledge about. Doesn't matter, we're master debaters.
All right, we all know how it works. Not going to get into this crap. Feel as odd as I am even. I just got into it. Generate 44. What is that? Am I even? Did I say I was even? Am I odd?
I think you're
No,
back
I'm
to
even.
odd now. Because the
What?
joke was in the first season that you're odd, and then in season 2, I was odd, and now season 3, you're back to being
I only
odd.
said I was even because
You're odd.
You
44
made
is me, and the
you
first
made
one
fun
is
of
the
me.
cider
What did we do for the first episode?
That's what I'm saying. The first one was
No,
even.
the first episode of season 3.
Even. You were odd. I was even.
no, I wasn't.
Oh, Christ. Just pick one. I don't care now. Just
Are
pick
you
one.
trying to jip me, motherfucker?
Pick one. No, it's already been rolled. Pick
it's
one.
the
Roll
wallet.
again.
Shall I roll again?
Which one are you?
Shambles.
Just answer my question.
I'm rolling again. This
Yeah,
way.
but which one are you before you roll again?
I don't know.
Claim one. All right, you're odd. You're odd.
No, I'm
Roll.
even. I'm generating. 2. Fuck. All right, I'm
I'm even. I have one.
flavored.
I am flavored condoms.
I just said I'm flavored. I'm delicious. All right,
All right, fine. You're flavored. You're flavored. Fine.
I'm gonna generate a number again. And 4. All right. Damn. Phil can go first. I'm taking the pussy way out. Let's see what kind of opening remarks he can have.
All right. Well, I need to engage the countdown timer. And then I will start. What am I doing? 90 seconds?
Correct.
90 seconds. Starting now. Good evening, Worm, Your Honor. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you appreciate my little levity there. But it is with a heavy heart that I tell you in this Master Debater, there probably will be no winner. Flavor condoms versus non-flavored condoms. Well, look at who you're asking. But I will do my best to argue. Now, condoms should be inherently used for penis and vagina sex. Now, there's different products for different areas of the body. And when in fact you switch those orifices, if you are having sex with a partner and you are having genital-based sex, and then you decide to have oral sex, you can't just keep the same condom on, because that is also going to transmit disease if there are fluids on. You can't take your penis out of the vagina and put it in her mouth and then be like, oh, no, wait, that seems, yeah, that doesn't seem good all around, does it? No. I don't know why I'm focusing on it. So I'd like to move on. Flavored condoms implies that you're going to put it in your mouth, you're going to taste it, you're going to choke and die. And you're going to be one of those people that gets made fun of by EMTs and medical professors around the world. No, I
Okay.
can't get that imagery out of my head.
I will take my 90 seconds now. Let me just huff and fluff like Phil did for 15 seconds. Okay, thank you. Well, as we all know, the human penis tastes very plain unless unwashed. Okay? It's a major concern for when you are engaging in some sexy times. It can be a major turn-off to the receiver. So, why is flavored condoms clearly the better of the two? Well, let's face it, if you're going to have a questionable, dubious man stick something in another questionable, dubious place, your mouth, would you rather taste of nothing, or would you like, oh, is that strawberry? Or is that blueberry? Would you like to have it a guessing game? Would you like it to be fun for not only yourself, your taste buds, but also for the man? It keeps hookers in great business because they don't want to touch your nasty Johnson, and it's also just a fun treat for all the family. A cheap treat at that.
Mommy, can I have a condom sticker? Oh, I know what I'm making on Halloween next year. Any response would be nice. Okay, sorry. Sometimes the connection wears thin, and you never know. All right. I will take my other 90 seconds now. All right, let me regroup from my initial performance. Now, a flavored condom is designed to protect both parties during oral sex. Flavored condoms, oral sex. The only reason to have something flavored. I thought I had mounted fence. This is very difficult because you're supposed to use a condom and flavored makes sense. But there's always the choking hazard. You should, in fact, not have oral sex with people until you are sure that you want to be with them sexually because you have verified in some manner that they are not in any form of, in fact, diseased. So, no condoms at all. No, that's not what we're saying.
Wow.
You should avoid flavored condoms just because of the choking hazard, and they are probably manufactured by companies that use slave labor and support heroin-induced comas for poor, strange little abandoned prostitutes. In closing, sex is bad. Stay away from sex and all the things that have to do with it.
Okay, I'll take my 90 seconds now. Well, we're gonna leave the sexual side alone for now. I'm going to give you more reasons why flavored condoms are superior. Now, it's not just that flavored condoms taste great. We all know that. It's also that they're very colorful as well. Say, you're in your dorm, college, water fight breaks out. Oh no, it's reds versus blue. Oh no, they've run out of red water balloons. What's this? Little Johnny over there has got a pack of 50 red flavored strawberry condoms. Now everybody can join in the great balloon fight because now he can join in with the reds. It's great for balloon fights. It's also a great prank. Sort of like Phil said, you can put water in the condom, put a stick in it, freeze it. Oh, what's this? Oh, lovely ice cream. Oh, no, it's not, you silly duck. That's Johnny. Also, because of the vast array of colors. Oh no, watch this. It's a children's birthday party. They don't have any balloons. Oh, just run up to Mummy and Daddy's room. Oh, what's this? Just flavored, colorful condoms all around. Party saved. A vote for flavored condoms is a vote for child happiness, dorm balloon fight goodness, and for pranksters everywhere.
I'm quickly going to take my final 60 seconds now. It's a grim day, but I'm not going to beat around the bush. This was a difficult topic for me, and in fact, there are no reasons that if you have an artificially flavored condom, why not use that instead of a regular condom to enjoy your oral sex? I've never personally tasted one, but I can't imagine there being some substance that wouldn't really taste like plastic or latex or something, some synthetic material, foully coated with some cheap gel simulating strawberries or whatever Owen's peachy fuzz little fantasy is. And I mention that because Owen is obviously a pedophile, and I think a vote for Owen would be a support to that. His little scenarios, giving them to kids. I mean, this is clearly a case where I should attack the debater and not the debate itself, because there's no argument here.
Okay, I'll take my closing 60 seconds now. It should say I'm not the sick one here, because in all my visions of giving these kids tasty treats, at no point was there a penis anywhere. It was just a wrapper, there they have it, take it off. So if anything, Phil is the sick one. The utterly sick one. He didn't really come up with it. I mean, this is... What are we doing? This is just... this is... What is it? Mufasa, you Mufasa. And here comes the stampeding antelope, and they're just crushing you, and you're dying. And there I am, a Simba, just poking you. You're limp, and there's not really much life into you. There's no fight, Phil. I feel kind of bad for just utterly destroying you. So I'll quickly go over everything. It's good for balloon fights, the colors and everything. You can tell who hit who. Pranks, parties, if you got the balloons, bring out the condoms. It's good for hookers and all that deliciousness. That was my minute.
Beep, 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 beep. I don't think I actually started the timer. Nope, just left it sitting there. Sorry. Well, I feel like we shouldn't let the people vote on what should be debated anymore. That's clearly a one-sided argument.
I think we should agree on the debate
Options.
topics we want to put up beforehand.
Duly noted. Wow, people, you just witnessed a mutual learning experience.
I hate you.
Magical. Well, I believe we are going to touch back on emails as we address something else.
Oh, yes. Wow. Okay, so there's been some great emails. There's two sets of emails, really. You got an email from Trace, who just gave us an attachment that read dicks. That's an email, and he gets some trinkets for it. But then there's an email with punctuation. It's just an orgasm for their eyes.
Just marry him already.
I want to. Aaron R. did.
Apparently, if you underline some stuff and you use paragraphs.
It's not.
I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I love it too,
punctuation.
but I'm not masturbating to it. Please continue.
It's fantastic. Also, we forgot to add that we can give extra trinkets for good behavior or whatever, or something that just makes us giggle. Something you send in, we can give extra trinkets for. So I don't think we had a cap. Did we have a cap?
No. I think with a random number generator at its most basic, somebody, if you have, 10 trinkets, you will be 0 to 9, and then if you have 100, you'll be 10 to 110, and then we'll just,
Okay, well, I'm giving Aaron 3 extra trinkets.
Whoa!
Just like that.
Why don't you let the people have an example of why? Well, by proxy, I'd like to think that those trinkets are mine as well.
Absolutely not. Well, he did break it down into 3 segments for us two, for me, and then for Phil. I'll touch on the us two. Some master debated topics. Should you blow your nose, or is just sniffing fine? Absolutely disgusting. Pirates versus ninjas. And he says, just hear me out. Normally, I would not be for these kinds of debates, astronauts versus cavemen, etc. But this is what I found impressive. He quotes me in my Half-Life playthrough, Part 6. I specifically said, pirates are better than ninjas. If anybody wants to debate me, I'm willing to have a 24-hour non-stop debate. So, Owen, we're all waiting. And he actually linked the video to the specific time as well, which was crazy. And the great toilet debate, which I should remove trinkets for.
I will award 10 trinkets if somebody successfully debates Owen in a on-the-spot, don't know what your debate topic is, instead of a would you rather for our listener segment. So let us know if that tickles you. Contact at Wave of Absurdity. Contact at our email. Duh. Contact at waveofabsurdity.com.
He also had a lateral thinking, which I might bring back later on. And he also had some fantastic Phil-related segments.
Oh, boy.
Now, we all know we're all fun of the whole, mouth Phil, feeling Phil. But he's brought some.
I have to interject. I'm sorry. You don't know what it's like being a Phil. Maybe Phil from Unlimited Ammo Comic can chime in that Phil just rhymes with so many things that, you think people are saying your name, but they're not.
So these could be very possible new segments, and I am going to try and push him to do this. So one of them is philanthropy, where Phil must give his month's paycheck to a charity of his choice. I think that would be a very good one. Philanderer, where Phil has sex with someone outside his marriage. Now, this one I'm definitely pushing. This is golden. This is
I wouldn't give you a brass meatball for what you push.
I don't know what that means. And he says those aren't serious ones, but you know what? I think they are very serious, and I would like to see Philanderer.
I'm starting to think Aaron's a bit of a crumb bum.
He goes on to some more serious one, philology, where I give him a word or several words, and he has to make up the etymologies. Philistine, where he tells you something in today's culture he just can't stand. I think that's a good one because he's always grumpy. And
that's just your perception of anyone in my age category.
No, you're very grumpy. Oh, you dare bring up anything with the wallet, and it's anarchy.
That's not an age thing. All right, sorry.
No, that's the
pretty
grumpy
good.
thing. That's you always grumpy. Anyway, and filter out, where you give him a quote with words you've inserted, and he has to tell you what parts that I've added.
Yeah, well, that's stuff at the end there. That's some good stuff to chew on. Maybe we'll see that surface.
Hopefully, he did. Obviously, the next part is all for Phil, so I won't be reading any of those. But Aaron, what a fantastic email!
Thanks for letting me slow clap there, Owen. So, I believe that we have come full circle to the end of a podcast.
How's this one been for you? None of us has disconnected yet, so...
Yes. We got over the hurdle from last time and successfully sprinted to the end. Past each other, little baton, stroked each other a little. I think we did it good. I think we did it good.
No! It's time for Mamma Mia! It's a mouthful.
Well, that entertaining Italian accent, somewhat offensive, is actually as offensive as what I'm relating it to, breadsticks. I don't get why, when you're getting a pizza, I don't know why she got breadsticks. You're already getting a dough-based meal. Why do you want to have additional bits of dough? Anyway, this is garlic bread from 3 nights ago. It's been refrigerated, but it hasn't exactly been in an airtight container. I kind of rolled it in its own juicy garlic whoreness and then stored them so the grease coagulated, and before we started recording, I peeled them out of the container and put them in the microwave. I am going to fetch them now and enjoy them for you while I read a short inspirational story that will quickly become a favorite, I think, of every listener due to its concise and wave-related story of inspiration. Now, I'm afraid it's an unfortunate moment where I just have to walk away for a little bit, and you will only be entertained by Owen. Good luck. I'll be right back. I don't make noises when I leave the room.
Well, I'm going to ask Siri to tell me a joke. Siri, tell me a joke. Classic comedy.
What did one iPhone say to the other iPhone? I used to know this one.
That's not a joke.
I'm back. Cease your shenanigans. I apologize for whatever transpired there. Now, this is a brief excerpt from Tuesdays with Maury by Mitch Albom. I don't know. These look disgusting now. The Little Wave. This story is about a little wave bobbing along in the ocean, having a grand old time. He's enjoying the wind and the fresh air. Ugh, this is really a dipping vessel here. Until he notices the other waves in front of him crashing against the shore. My God! This is terrible, the wave says. Look what's going to happen to me. It's like chewing gum. Then along comes another wave. He sees the first wave, looking grim, and he says to him, "Why do you look so sad?" First wave says, "You don't understand. We're all going to crash. All of us waves are going to be nothing. Isn't it terrible?" The second wave says, "No, you do not understand. You are not a wave. You are part of the ocean." What? Huh? Thanks, Mitch. It's just so disgustingly good. Save me from my decadence, so technically I don't have to start the second breadstick now, do I?
Yeah, it's good for the podcast.
It really is tough, though. I'm just solidified sticks. That stays right before crunchy. So what do you think I should have had the wave sound like? Answer me.
I can't take you.
Is this what you want? Isn't this what you want?
I can't take you seriously when you're just masticating.
I just read you, rather innovative inspiration story. You don't have anything to say. Nothing?
You want to know the truth? I left to go toilet when you were talking. And I don't know the story, okay? God damn it. I was trying to be as quiet and play it off.
No.
I don't know any wave sounds. I don't know what you're on about.
Well, I hope you listen to it in the future.
Considering I'm editing, it's a high chance.
Well, you never know. I hope it speaks to you. I just vomited a little.
Well,
go on.
that's our podcast going out on a high note. The vomit breadsticks and flavored condoms. It's a hell of a show. Remember, email in contact@waveofabsurdity.com. Get a trinket. Get read on the show. Phil, it's been a pleasure. I could say that straight face, could I?
Good day or night to you, people.
It's been an experience. Bye. Quack! Role play. I'm actually going to be taking this role play from Aaron.
Ah, surprise, surprise!
Hey, it's a good email.
I don't doubt that, or deny that.
So, he says, you are each two halves of an originally single shit, freshly squeezed and broken upon impact. You're nervous about getting flushed down the toilet, but you're eventually sent into the world beyond. By the way, I came up with this when no one was talking about ghost shits and believing in the supernatural. You can pick your gender.
Female.
Why?
Well, why not?
Is he talking about the shit's gender?
Well, I would assume you'd be the same gender as what you got, the gender of the person you were expelled from.
All right, so...
Or do you want them to have genitalia?
No.
You want to have shit sex in the toilet. You want to role play shit sex.
Absolutely not. I'll be bottom.
What?
You know, when the shit's coming out, the bottom...
Is first?
Yeah.
So wait, are we starting from coming out of the asshole?
Yes.
All right. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, man. What did you say? I feel some movement going up here, man. It's not... It doesn't feel... Oh, we're moving. Oh, God. Just picking up some sweet corn along the way. You know, we've been in this colon for a good day now. I just can't wait to get out there and I'm seeing light. Is that light over there? I don't. I'm gonna. What do you say? I'm gonna just. I'm pushing a little bit more. Whoa!
I see-
Jesus!
All I
What
see
is
is your
that?
ass.
Is that
Whoa,
water
what?
at the bottom here? What? Am I, okay, I'm getting a bit of vertigo here.
This is what you were talking
Don't
about. Oh,
look
no,
down.
no. What is this?
Not bad.
Oh.
Oh! I'm stuck on the side, Tim.
Wait, aren't we supposed to be different poops?
Yes. We've snapped.
Oh. Ouch!
I'm stuck on the side. I don't know. Oh, I'm slowly going
wait,
down into the abyss. I don't want to do this. I was just born, man.
Drink this.
I was just drink. What? I don't want to drink.
It's
anything.
a potion. Drink it.
I'm getting near the water.
It'll help you breathe in the
Tim,
water. Quick,
no,
drink
I'm
it.
getting near the water.
Drink this, my shitty friend. Drink it. You fool! You should have drank the magic floaty potion. You'll never go down. Uh-oh. I don't think I drank enough. Well, at least I got to see him. At least I got to see him die. Ooh.
I think we're
Harping.
both winners in this scenario.
Oh, wait. I thought we were supposed to be in poop heaven now. I was just going to have harp music going on. And then we'd both reconvene in heaven. Because
life
we
was
were
kind
good
of
poops.
shitty.
I tried to help you. Why wouldn't you drink the potion?
I was too close to the water.
How are you too close? We just came out and broke in half, and then
Yeah,
you're
I
too
got
close to the water.
I got slapped on
Why
the
am
side.
I arguing about this? I
dribbled
really-
poo water over myself.
need to go look in the mirror and reevaluate things. Hope you enjoyed the podcast.